about. So many of our friends and the women and men in this field, we always talk about championing each other. And it is so much harder sometimes than you see people go, I just love cheering for everybody else.
You're like,
and I'm like,
every day?
I do, but like one day a month, I'm jealous and I'm frustrated and I feel like we're on Chutes and Ladders again, where everybody's on the same board and the dice roll is out of your control and you have to respond how it goes.
Yeah, and you're like, sometimes I get a chute and someone else gets a ladder.
And it
you're
makes
like,
no
why?
sense.
Yeah.
And it feels like God has rolled the dice and given her a 7, or that's not possible, but would be very God. Given her
Miracle.
a 3 and me a 2.
Yeah.
And her 3 gets her 40 spaces up and my 2 gets me 30 spaces down. And you just go like, what did you want me to do?
Yeah.
Like, but that's just not how it goes.
Yeah.
And so I have to say to myself, like when someone else succeeds and I wish it was me,
Yeah.
I'd love to pretend like every time I go like, and I'm just thrilled because kingdom, right? I sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I go, I worked harder and I did more and I deserve that. And then you go like, oh, Annie, this isn't Chutes and Ladders. This is solitaire. You just need to play your hand. Just play your hand and look over there and do everything you can to cheer for her or him in their hand.
Yeah.
And so 9 times out of 10, that's natural. And 1 time out of 10, it is a fight for me to remember that we're not against each other, but for each other.
But even putting that in my brain, it's made me notice. Like I notice the jealousy now, but then I can go, oh God, help.
Yes,
Like
me too,
it's
Joy,
there.
me too.
Help. I don't
do the
want
exact
that to
same
be
thing.
there.
Yep.
Like, and so, but that's different than just like having those feelings and letting them wander or letting them stick around.
It's almost like if you it's like a pin and there's animals running around everywhere.
Yeah.
It's not that you need to tie them to the ground. You just need to get them in the pen, right? So just get your thoughts in the pen. Take them captive is what the Bible says, right? Just when those jealousy thoughts come to your mind, the pen is, this is not Chutes and Ladders, but just bring them in here. Doesn't mean I don't have to feel it. Doesn't mean I don't have to get mad about it. It just means like at least now I have a container for these feelings and I have an understanding that this is off. Even if I still feel it. It's off. I'm still jealous. I'm still upset. She got engaged. She got New York Times. She got a kid. She got a better jacket. She got a whatever.
Yeah.
I still feel it, but at least I know the pin it sits in. This is Chutes and Ladders, and I don't live on Chutes and Ladders. So until I feel better, I'm just going to remember that this is Chutes and Ladders.
I like that. Our goal is to play solitaire.
I spoke at a conference a couple weeks ago, and I said to the women, go home and get a deck of cards and lay them out on your table and just start writing what makes you different. Your husband's only your husband. He's a card.
Yeah.
Your kids are only your kid. Your job is only your job. Your hair color is only your hair color, the way it fits with your life. Write everything down and look at your deck and go like,
anything with it.
you could do anything with it. And yours doesn't look like anybody else's. So play your deck, win your deck, and then cheer like crazy for everyone else to do the same.